Tes 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 tes. Pagi-pagi nenek kau. Belum mulai ya guys? Belum mulai ya? Belum mulai tuh. Malam bang. Selamat malam bang. Sehat selalu bang. Share dulu bang, tolong bang. Like and share bang. Kalau berkenan bang, tolong banget ini mah ya. Bos ini. Sini sini. Ya. Taruh aja udah taruh aja. Ya. Poin-poin udah ketemu di belum siapa dah sebutin 3 ya. Dustin. Dustin, Dustin. Semua deket gua kayak ada. Oke, nggak ada yang nggak deket gua anak bum. Semuanya deket kok. Siapa sih si bum? Raffi, Bani, siapa lagi? Cepet lu goblok. Tah, cah, nobar dulu cah, sabar cah, ya. Habis ini cah ya. Oke cah. Nobar nggak boleh. Mentang-mentang lu kalah aja, gua nggak boleh nobarin tim lain. Emang lu posesif amat lu? Hah? Posesif amat sih lu, Cahya, anjing. Ada. Suara gua ada sih? Nggak ada ya? Ada ya? Halo Nathan. Biasain tuh ya kalau lagi streaming tuh biasain panggil dulu baru nanya pertanyaan itu biasain itu kan. Apa sih? Oh, gila. Cidina, apa kabar Ci? Sehat Ci? Cidina sehat selalu. Tolong di share dulu dong. Jangan begitu dong. Share dulu dong. Jahat amat. Kungpau. Belum mulai ya? Hah? Belum mulai belum sih? Belum kan? Pensi RP bang? Belum pensi bang. Lagi mau upgrade komputer bang. Habis upgrade ya. Udah OTW kok. Tenang aja. Gigi yang pinter siapa menurut lu pada? Fucil. Dia pinter banget. Pinter banget. Dustin udah pinter. Malam. Eka malam. Top 3 IG Indo. Nggak tahu gua. Bani, Dustin, Ucil kayaknya. Main aja udah. Nih, gua udah jawab belum sih? Kata iya mau nobar anjing. Mana ya? Biar. Lah hilang orangnya. Yep. Pagi bang, pagi. I mean we don't have anything against you, Blaze King. Kalau punya apa sih? Event kamu dari saya sebut daun November di nonton turnamen. Apa sih? Kenapa nih Dustin berantem mulu dah anjing lu Tin? Jelas. Masih ngetim gak sih? Belum. Bani buat duelis, Bani atau bersek lah. Jauh anjing, jauh banget. Kita nope bersek atau Bani? Oh gak tahu kalau itu. Sama-sama aja menurut gua. OP mah tergantung harinya gak sih? Oh streamnya cuma pas belum main bang. Soalnya belum ada PC bro. Jadi males main, FPS-nya patah anjing. Oh iya, lu tau dari mana lu? Teo. Kayak banget anjing. Buset. Kalau itu kesel sih. Delay berapa detik nggak ada. Nggak ada delay. Nggak ada. Mana sih? Nggak ada. Semoga sekarang bisa revisi bang, amin. Kalau bisa ke Dustin drama. Mana coba paste ke gue dong linknya. Bakal nge-team lagi nggak? Nggak tahu gua. Gue lagi happy boy. Kayak gini terus happy. Cuma kalau ada turnilan gue pengen banget anjing. Pengen banget. Lalu Jul. Mana sih Ior? Panggil Ior dong guys. Kontol. Sepi banget ya, nggak ada lagu gitu ya. Pasang apa ya kita ya? Ini aja lah. Mana link Twitternya? Halo bro. Coba deh aku makan. Thank you udah sub, siapa tuh? Daniel. Thank you Daniel. Sun. Ntar tunggu aja gua nge-team lagi atau enggak ya. Sun. Sun guys, Sun. Hat, Bang Bal, hat. Bang Bal sehat Bang Bal. Sini Bang Bal. Apa kabar Bang Bal? Bang Bal sehat Bang Bal. Bang Bal sehat. Nobar sini jeung aing. Bal. Bal, nobar sini jeung aing anjing.
Apa?
Nobar sini, lu mau main?
Lagi main, Cuk.
Oh, lagi main.
Iya, belum main sih.
Ya udah tuh. Ntar masuk lagi aja. Kalau udah beres ya.
Siap.
Siap, Bang, siap. Kakak player boom yang mana thumbnail? Yang motoin kak. Aku yang motoin. Mana sudah sih nggak muncul? Mana boy? Aduh, gue kayak harus mandi lagi dah anjing. Iya, fotografer handal aku kak. Gue kira Winda. Emang gue mirip Winda? Emang iya gue mirip Winda? Coba jawab deh. Cidina, tolong jawab Cidina. Oh iya, sorry bang. Satu ya. Gemini TJ. Looking for ladies. Duelist. Requirement rank nggak ada. Oh ada. Diamond 2. Good attitude. Siap untuk stream 16 tahun. Anjay. DM for more info benefit. Anjay. Kalau masuk tim cewek dapat benefit ya. Sorry streamer, sorry. Tuh lihat gue di roast langsung anjing. Discord kayak punya bapak lu goblok. Ingat guys, kalau masuk tim yang kebenit aja dapat benefit plus. Halo AF. Oh oke, lagunya apa sih? Nggak ngerti gua, nggak jelas lu semua goblok. Biar belum ya? Belum. Oke bang, siap bang, jangan lupa donate bang. Cepet bang. Gue tuh pengen banget beli AMD sumpah. Kalau gue udah beli AMD ya, gue live stream setiap hari anjing. Tolong Bang Lior dong guys. Kabul banget, iya bang, sorry ya. DJ Fidel bos. Udah siap dah anjing. Jam berapa sih? Habis makan enaknya ngapain ya? Ya? Habis makan enaknya ngapain ya? Hai. Halo Tak. Takel officially become my brother. Kakak nggak boleh temen. Iya kak. Mau ditemenin kak? Mau temenin kak? Boleh atuh ayo. Habis makan ngudut nih, enak banget anjing. Sabar guys, aku cek di ini dulu ya. Valorant dulu. Emang dia gitu? Ngaruh gitu? Bluepin? Harus pakai OBS ya? Kalau OBS nggak ngaruh ya? Enggak lah, gue emang udah mau upgrade kok guys. Minggu depan lah bang. Makanya gue, ini temen-temen gue ngajak gue mabok mulu, gue nggak pernah bisa anjing. Ngajakin gue mabok mulu tuh. Mei, Cole, Takel, siapa lagi tadi? Cahya, terus semua ngajak gue mabok. Mungkin belum mulai. Ikut gila ya. Delay. Bentar lagi katanya guys ya. Sebentar lagi. Udah play off bro, udah play off. Oh lagi main party 5 XTN. Bang. Terus. Udah play off. Udah baca. Konsum laku beli 9 ya. Udah laku. Karena aku meledak. Ngeri. Gua enggak sih. Lagi habis sih. Boleh. 5.900 bang. Saya paling worth it sekarang nih. Menurut gua paling ini ketelin bumi dikit lagi sibuk kerjaan deh. Menurut gua. Lama banget sih anjing. Halo. Jangan lupa yang baru masuk di like, di tekan subscribe. NightBot gue udah gak keluar aja sekarang. Lu terserah mau ngomong kasar boleh, mau enggak juga boleh. NightBot gue error guys. Malam Bang Ahmad main 5 pastak sama Bani Ebi kayak di badan Ebi. Jangan, udah bahagia Ebi. Fikri kemana kok? Fikri lagi istirahat doang kayak. Nanti Forbum coba lagi sampai ganti rasa 1 juta kali. Go Onyx, mantap. Gue suka nih fans fanatik. Ada lagi gak? Boom sama Onyx tuh pilarnya Indonesia sekarang tau gak? Lu tuh mesti respect tau gak? Mulai nih. Belum dateng. Boom bisa menang menurut lo? Bisa lah. Bisa banget. Bren angin-anginan kok. Sens. Mana panggil Lior anjing? Kabar buat telepon.
We've got Bren taking on Boom, and what is going to be our final best of 3 of the series, one of our final quarter finals of the day. How are you feeling about it?
I'm feeling pretty hype, Kramer, because there's a little bit of tweet BM between these teams. A dramatic reading of a Blaze King tweet. Scrims against Bren Esports new lineups. It's a 1v4,
Nggak diangkat loh,
and
ente.
they throw the weapon away in front of last guy. Is that an act of disrespect / bad manner? It is
Oke.
for me. See you guys on tournament. Whoa,
The immortal reply.
from Blaze.
The immortal reply. Hello, bro. We didn't
Udah
know
mulai.
it was you guys. He was just distracting, and I told him to double peek. This is his POV of your quote-unquote complaint. Also, didn't one of your guys teabag and shoot my body on bind, and I never complained about it nor tweet about it. Take it easy, brother. Smile face.
Big words from two big teams.
Taruh dia sama gue
here
ya, menang
in
siapa ya guys?
Southeast
Mau nggak
Asia,
taruh
and
nama gue?
now they shall settle it head to head. Group A versus
Bang
Group
video
B,
tip buat
the
turnamen
second
bang.
seed out of Group
Pede.
B, Bren, the pride of the Philippines, going
Windows lu nggak
up
ada update bang?
against
Enggak
the
KW bang.
Titans of Indonesia.
Emang harus ya?
Set is going to be a great
Gue
place to
pikirin
start
ntar balik
as
aja atau
well.
nggak
It's
sih?
a
Nah
map
itu gue
both
nggak tahu.
teams have played very consistently.
Jujur ya, gue nggak
It's
tahu.
also, more importantly, a map which we've seen both teams win on. It makes me think that for actually the majority of this veto, our worry going into this was that
Udah
we
kita
were going to see
bersendiri
Boom
aja ya.
pick into fracture lows and just ruin everyone's veto. We're just not seeing that here. Instead, we have they actually ban out fracture first, didn't they? So maybe they were worried about teams anti-stratting them on fracture. Instead, kept it in their pocket
Bridge,
for what could
Jet,
be a semi-final.
Kayo, Jet.
Maybe
Sama-sama
so.
kuat.
They
Liga
were the
sekarang
ones to
gimana
ban
tuh?
fracture, which
Belum tahu
did
bang.
strike me as slightly weird. I thought that maybe
Belum
they just
turnamen lagi.
played chicken with it. Hope that another team would spend one of their bans on fracture. But yeah, you're right. Maybe they are just saving a couple strats. Brain freeze for Bren is actually picking up the breach here.
Gak lolos qualifier ya, kalah di Hamen guys.
Breach from the side. Oh my goodness, look at the aggression here.
Mamam
Zavi just
lu.
goes straight into the midst of them.
Waduh,
And
anjing.
already 3 members of Boom are dead despite Zavi losing their life early. Derek left with 9 HP, so this is not a steady
Ya,
numbers
Skyward
advantage
doang
that's
itu
been
bang.
gained for
Ampun,
Bren.
bang.
That
Posisi
was
2 lawan
very
2,
fast
2
way
3
to
kita
start
di
round.
sini
Look at
Syok
the
udah
timing on
keluar,
this. Oh,
nggak
that's
masuk
perfect.
ketahuan. Oh
Absolutely
masuk
gonna
loh.
kill both members there.
Absolutely
Oh nggak masuk
demolished.
deh.
They
Mati.
need to get a headshot here. Oh, remember, any damage will do. There's the
Bentar
concussion.
banget sih Derek anjing.
Berserks is hit. But none of these pistol shots will, apart from when Brain Freeze arrives. Going to try and deny the plant
Betul
right
ada
here.
yang
Remember,
baru tuh,
Frostmind.
tau nggak
They
siapa?
can get a little bit of extra money. Keep Boom
Tahu.
ticking on over.
Tahu, tapi
There
nggak mau
goes
kasih tahu.
Timmy. And here
Eh.
comes the plant. If Timmy catches the Sova first,
Nice
Timmy
try.
will get a kill. But there's no need.
What a way
So
to
kalau
open,
lagi-
and for Bren,
Eh,
that
Igor
is
mana
an
sih? Goblok banget,
aggressive
sumpah.
way to start. Just pushing out like that, taking a straight fight, and just trying to swarm your opponents. And we saw the jet dash. We thought that was solo, but once the aggression came from both, I believe it was Josh and Zavi, when they went out from B main, they completely ruined that defense that had been lined up from Boom to try and counter
Nggak apa-apa,
Jets.
nggak apa.
An incredibly fast way to start your pistol
Pistol
and
Filipin
start your
sakit emang.
series. More importantly, it gives Bren that one-round advantage. It gives them that full buy. Something they're going to look to convert now. And look at the position.
Iya
of Derek.
Dina
Harry, I think we're gonna see
sendirian
more
nungguin
Daka.
Ior nggak datang datang.
I
Dia.
smell Vidaka.
Ini defaultnya bom nih.
Ah, Cordite. Now it comes from Derek. No connections thus far, just a tap
Tuh
on
biasain ya guys ya,
Frostmind
kalian
right
kalau
here.
lagi ikut tuh kalian
And then
ambil
just with
kontrol
Cherry on
segede-gedenya atau enggak
And
biar
it's gonna leave Timmy
tahu musuhnya
alone
ngapain aja.
in the entrance to B. Now look at this. Predator over on the other side, just dancing about with the classic here. We're going up against Zavi and they have no armor, so a single body shot from Miss Marshall would put them in the grave for a long time.
And it would do. Luckily, the main body of the attack from Boom is actually coming through mid here. And not quite going to
Match
pop,
panas,
but
yoi.
its knowledge of it being there, its presence is enough. Missed shot from Zavi. He might even have another crack at this. As Blazy's hit down so low on HP here.
I think we're saved there by wall penetration. Brain freeze though. Could be flashed.
Ih crosshair
Flip side,
gua
how are they
anjing.
going to handle this entry? They don't actually have a flash to deal with. And they got no life to play with now either. This could be a nice little pinch coming in from Josh and Brain Freeze. That's lovely.
Oh,
Beautiful
oh.
execution. Flawless
Thank you,
style.
udah
This is going to be a beautiful
susah deh
eco
kalau
and a
bisa suruh
bonus
boy
as
pasti dia
well
cuma
from
terus ya
Brain
udah.
Freeze,
Kan
but
sekarang udah bisa stack
this was
5
all in
bang.
the script.
Bren are looking really confident going
Platnya
into
bisa
this,
stack 5.
actually, with
Bilang
their
temen-temen
kind of
lu kalau
positioning.
dia plan
They're looking to take fights. They're not
hati-hati,
waiting for a reaction. They're taking the tempo in their own hands. And similarly to how we saw our last round play between both Bleed and Kingsman, they sort of got a little bit cocky, a little bit ambitious with their peaks. And it meant that they ended up having a play against them because all
share dong,
Bleed did
like
was
dong.
just wait for them.
So like
In
ya
this
susah
case,
aja pencet.
it's a very different sort of aggression. It's one that's looking for a fight rather than one that's looking for map control.
I'm out here as a brawler. I want to punch something. Sign, Bren.
Drone JK nih ke mid ya kayaknya mah ya. Guys ya.
Kisses. Berserks. Heading up through mid right now. They've already taken down the alarm bot.
Hancurin pintu.
This area needs to be noted. And look at this. For
Selamat
drones, actually
malam,
gonna be the
Bang.
thing that comes out from Derek.
Selamat
They're going to
malam,
note
sehat
one
selalu,
player
Bang.
here. And I believe that after hearing both a Vandal and a
pakai
Phantom,
bitrate 6000.
we would have to assume
Jernih ya,
this
jernih kayak, jernih.
location. EJ. Trying to take matters into their own hands, but will be checked here
Gue
by
harus pakai
Timothy.
Saweria deh kayaknya.
This
Rider
Blizzard's
9
presence in
gitu
mid
ya.
is going to be so
Ntar deh.
difficult to get rid of from Brent unless they shut it down on an execution. Luckily, DJ caught out. That might
Satu.
kickstart this execution, Harry, because from the looks of
Rekornya
it,
kecepatan.
it's about to get underway.
Damage done by Frostmind though, a ping there on Berserks means that they're torn apart by Derek. Bullet after bullet after bullet. And that must have been a misinformation
Kalau
there
kata
on
gue sih
the
udah clear
entry from
chat ya,
Berserks
udah
because they
clear
saw
di
the
mana
door
yang
was
masuk
already closed right
orang
when they went
orang
up
di mana
mid.
dulu tau nggak?
Brain Freeze to
Bukan
Santa
orang
Bodal, and that means,
Arcata
hey,
dulu.
easy upgrade for Brain Freeze. They've already proven themselves to be quite the
Orang di
warrior.
mana kontak
Now with a
dulu.
Vandal in hand, they can
Arcata
even
tahan
ult
dulu.
their way through. If you could destroy
Nice.
the Vandal by using a Rolling Thunder, I think
Internet
that's worth
100
every
MB.
single time. And Brain Freeze does
Udah
as
lihat
well.
tuh, lihat
No
gimana.
one can avoid this. Everyone's concussed. An attempt here to stop things by using all of the utility.
Safi.
Frostmind has got themselves 3. And Flipsider finds the final. Unfortunately, the rest of the
Rafi
Bren
is
didn't seem
back.
to be on the same page when it came to the speed of that engagement, Kremer.
That's perfect from Boom there, especially from Frostmind. To put down that swarm grenade, it means that for Bren, if they even want to consider a fight, they're going into it vulnerable. Sure, they're concussed, but with that extra damage, it almost counts as if you're shooting at the same fire rate. We see the full Bio Bren come out, no prisoners taken with this one. The op instantly in the hands of
Guys,
Zavi,
kelas.
as he's going to hunt for this man advantage.
Boom
We
Esprot
have
nih
the
kalau
lockdown
trade
available,
emang paling kelas
and
anjing.
considering the usage of the Rolling Thunder last round, it wouldn't surprise me if they feel emboldened to maybe use an early ult in response.
JK apa sih bang?
Try and get a little bit
JK nih
alpha
JK
on
nih.
him. Maybe that'll be the case.
Jalan kecil.
Derek, as usual, going to be passing
Mas Budi
themselves
apa?
outside of B, but no real reason to
Gue
worry
kalau
about
liat
any more
Budi kenapa
penetration
selalu
of any
ketawa
Vandal.
ya anjing. Player kesayangan gue di Bigetron nih Budi anjing.
Slow start now, and look at this change of tempo from Bren. They're
Bang
holding
Budi, apa
these
kabar?
angles, completely fallen back from the aggression.
Paling sayang gue sama
Open
Budi ya sampai
at
sekarang.
Berserks. I'm trying to make a bit of noise as he tries to break through this angle, but with no kill yet. It's all presence right now. And with the aggression of Zavi, this could really get a bit of that could get a lot of information for Bren.
Kurang
actually.
PB lu
Brave
anjing, nggak tahu
embolden
JK
Brave
JP
Freeze
nggak
to
kurang
back
PB
through
lu.
to defend the spawn, join the
10.
Astra, and then embolden the B defense.
Brain Freeze and Frostmind, which one
Belum
do you
balik
think is
ya,
the
Yor ya,
evil
guys?
twin?
Ooh,
Udah anjing.
Because they are synonyms in a way.
I guess.
Panggil suruh Discord
Frostbite?
dong anjing.
Yeah, I
guess
think that
is
makes
he the one who did the first tweet?
EJ avoids being suppressed, so still all of their
What the
utility
shit,
will be active. They avoid a little bit of friendly fire from their own nano swarm. That's a beautiful
Bagi
flash
Indomie.
right there, though.
Kamu yang masakin
EJ
aku,
just
Budi.
eats it completely. But will they be able to feast on the flesh of their enemies? The answer will be
Panggil
no.
dia,
Cannibalism
orang
is
suruh Discord
bad,
dong,
EJ. Cannibalism is
Panggil.
bad. And once again, the B site going to get planted upon. Definitely seems favored thus far
Gila banget nih orang ya
by
kita teleponin.
Boom when it comes to their execution.
Nggak ada
Blaze is the one who gets that
menghargainya
additional
gue udah
ult
lihat
point.
nih.
Zavi. They might consider just saving this operator, but actually they're moving on forward. This is a very alpha move from the Jet. They
Oh,
swap
kelas.
over onto a Phantom, and I would have
Kelas,
liked to have
kelas,
seen the
kelas.
op save
Dan
there. They
makanan
have
masuk semua.
0 credits.
That is a perfect round from
Iko.
Boom. Not only do you get the spike plant, look how close Blaze, Berserk, and Flipsider are to getting their ults
It's
up.
okay
This
lah,
is gonna be
kenapa
a
sih?
massive power spike
Whiff
for
is
Boom.
a
We look over to
man,
Bren,
tau nggak?
who
Man
just have
man
to
situation.
hold on to a
tau.
couple of
Lu
sheriffs
nggak
and
pernah
hope
whiff,
it's
tiba-tiba
enough.
lu cacat.
For
anjing.
Zavi, I'd have liked to have seen him either hold on to the op in that clutch. Bearing in mind that second kill would have warranted him another dash. So I don't like to
Yang
see him
dilihat
just
tuh bukan
peek into
tembakannya,
into
tau
Blaze there,
nggak?
get that dash backwards when the
Cara
jet reveals themselves,
pikirnya.
and then punish from there. Instead, the fact they went for it, switching to the rifle, gave him a moment where they were vulnerable, and
Bron.
was capitalized.
Drone. Oh
There
enggak
goes a
lah,
little bit
second
of poke
polos.
damage. At least that's going to mean that people have to buy shields again. Silver linings. Oh, there's the entry right away from Berserks. Who will be the ones to try and slay them? EJ might be the first call to action, but they have to worry about this
Ini
nano
bener
storm
nih mainnya
first.
nih. Gue suka nih, boom
A
nih.
very
Oh,
aggressive angle here from Derek, and they're going to be punished for taking
gue
such
suka nih.
liberties. Zavi, Sheriff in hand, likely going to be hit here by the shotgun, but we managed to avoid this. The secondary one's also going to miss.
Itu yang bener
EJ
kalau
going
Nico
to get some
guys.
unwelcome guests up in market. They see the rifle, but they're unable to connect the headshot. Josh is already the same. Zavi gets himself a headshot, can get themselves to level 2 kills. And that is a little bit of damage done for Zavi.
This is
Bren sih sama Frostman.
this is
Seru
like a
banget sama.
play style.
Bener juga.
And I think it's
Bener
pretty
juga.
obvious from this that both teams
Goblok.
don't like each other.
Kalau
have
ini
they?
pinter nih orang.
As we've got these really no respect plays.
Congrats guys, congrats lu masuk ke
We saw particularly
ke
from
pin
I
chat
believe it
gua.
was Derek to extend to try and catch Berserks when he's
Kalian nggak ngerti Inggris, kalian nggak ngerti Inggris, kalian gue doang ngerti Inggris.
Just trying to get that man advantage, but he's committing heavily to it. He moves in so he's vulnerable, and he just keeps trying to get that fight. For now though, Bren, another round where we're going to see the fight happen at B-Main.
Oh, brain freeze is already
Gila ya, dia
dead.
ngedesnya masih sambil ngeliat dulu ada yang repeat nggak? Gila banget nih orang.
For a moment, it seems like it's been a while since Bren have been able to actually line up something in conjunction with the breach utility. And now,
Gila ya, ini orang tadi ngedes, dia ngeliat dulu anjing padahal tinggal ngedes dong. Emang bener-bener Jetman, tai susah. Gila dah.
They may try just that, but with the rotation back to A, EJ and Josh, this wombo combo is
Baru
going to
gua
be
panggil
called
dulu
to
ya.
action. They aren't really fighting for A. They're looking to
Oh,
play
they
for a
can't.
retake,
Oh, yeah.
hoping to maybe kill someone on the attack and go into it with a man advantage. The fake's there from the Killjoy, and it may have pulled Josh away here.
Derek might try and walk this. They may pass by each other and they aren't looking in the right direction. Great catch
Nggak
there
tahu.
from Frostmind.
Wah.
Now going to fall down to Zavi. But now the second wave of the attack comes in. Null command
Bang,
popped up
bang,
by
bang,
the
bang, bal.
KO. And that means
Yeah,
that there's
bang.
no utility for those who are in range. Out goes a flash and it can be turned away from. There's not going to be any major follow-up off the back of this. And so, Botal and Flipsider will
Bang,
just
yang burung,
nestle
nggak burung kok, Bang.
themselves into hell and
Bagus
see what they
quality-nya,
can do. Resuppressed
Internet
right
lu
here
kali.
is Josh, so no fresh stars can be put down nor activated. And look at this backside
Bisa
defense here from Predator.
Lama anjing Ior.
They have themselves a Hunter's Fury.
Gimana Del?
Become quite troublesome. Zavi takes
Apa
so
gimana?
much damage from that
Lu dari mana
shotgun.
Yor?
That softened them up immensely as
Dari
they try and
sini,
drop
dari
to
tadi.
hell. Can they be out Bird? No chance.
Menang siapa
And
ini Del
Predator
kira-kira Del?
grabs
Saya
two
boom dah.
themselves.
Yor. Mana
Blazing
rapi.
fast reactions.
Mana
as the
rapi.
Blaze King takes his throne.
Menang siapa?
Boom, boom.
That's
Aw.
a great opportunity. That's a great opportunity for Blaze there. He has the Hunter's Fury. He realizes he doesn't need it.
Kok lu gue udah
because his
telepon lu
teammates
malah
doubled
nonton
up
sendiri
and
sih?
they
Gue udah tungguin lu
He
loh.
goes to the straight aim duel. They
Oh,
just
iya.
collapse
Sombong banget sih
onto
lu.
the attacking members,
Sorry dah.
and they look so.
Lu kalau mau
bad.
nonton sendiri ya udah nggak
Harry,
apa-apa.
you said
Bilang ke
earlier,
gua.
are the teams in Group A going to struggle against teams in Group B? 2 series into the day, it looked very likely. I'll tell you what, Group B may have found their match in the form of Boom.
Boom, we did expect to come out of that Group A in first,
Kawan
to be
JK.
honest. Like, just when we were looking at the teams in the pre-tournament, we thought, yeah, Boom should have this. One of the best teams in Indonesia. Got a couple of semi-pro teams up
Mau
against
pick Boom
them,
ini
but
jangan Bang
a
Fidel.
huge surprise.
Iya.
Tay Birdle here. They're getting quite ballsy.
Tanya
Zavi.
sendiri
They're gonna
dong
punish
ke
from
Ior.
downrange,
Oh.
baby. Across all of Ascent. The knife still flies true. And the eco from Zavi. There's some real power
Mantap
behind it. What can Josh do here with their own Sheriff in guard? And can they connect the headshot? They're running low on bullets. Flip
Oh.
side is going to be
Oh.
the one to catch that. Oh, Josh, you got anything more for me? One bullet left.
Oh.
Zavi connects themselves a headshot. That's even more
Gila
fresh
Safik nih
knives,
jago banget
but
anjing.
They
Iya.
can't deal with the amount of bullets Berserk is
Lah.
sending their way.
Jagoan berserek
And once again,
lah.
Berserks themselves and Blaze are having a fantastic round. And to contextualize for people who may not know about recent Boom changes, Blaze is the oldest player here in terms of tenure on the team. Berserks and Tay Birdle, they're both fairly new. And definitely during Group A, Berserk showed themselves over the course of many games to definitely deserve this spot as one of the premier Indonesian duelists.
What you need to remember as well is that this is Boom's map pick. This is their choice to be here, and understandably so.
Oh, pakai
They're proving to
taktik
have
lu nih
an
kayak nih Yor
incredibly
nih.
strong Sens. Our next map, of course, being Bind, the pick by Bren. That is
Dia ulti
where
nih
we're
sama
gonna see
Astra nih.
just how versatile Boom can be. For now,
Mana
Bren just
ultinya?
trying to play catch up. EJ looking to aggress it.
Here comes for
Oh,
drone.
enggak deh.
What's the entry going to be from Berserk? They move straight in now. They have a fulcrum. They have a leverage. Can they be exploited to turn this into something a little bit greater than just a site claim? Flipsider looks all ready
Iya bagus mainnya Bung
for
Cok.
this plant,
Tapi
and the answer will be the lockdown. EJ has it poised and ready, but remember, still the Hunter's Fury is good to go, and Blaze doesn't hesitate for a single second in taking that one out. They send a third out straight to see if anyone would be pinged, and now cut off is a
Wah.
main EJ. Can they take the entry here against the other Killjoy? No, Frostmine's just slightly better in this case. And while
Menang.
Blaze is still stuck on the outside, that's fine. They don't
Push.
care. Their team are already winning these duels and these fights. Derek's trying to change the order of things, but Flipside refuses to allow it, and eventually again, Blaze just throws themselves into the breach, hits 2 headshots, and I'm getting a weird feeling of deja vu.
rapi gak Yor?
Blaze man, he's really starting to come at this with some style. Bren calling for a timeout, understandably so. These last couple of rounds have not been pleasant for them. We look over to Bren, and kind of economically they're in this cycle, this brutal cycle, where they invest if they lose, down to a share if they have to reinvest. And it's a constant round difference, where if they lose one of their
Rapi
rounds,
mainnya,
it counts
Cok.
as double
Rapi
for their
nih mainnya.
opposition. And for the members of
Sumpah.
Boom, this is the perfect way to start. You need to be dominant when you come out the gate on your map pick. You need to show Bren that if they want any chance, it needs to
Yor
be
sombong
on
banget
their
anjing Yor.
map pick.
Ngentot.
In
Apa?
terms of ult
Sombong
management,
banget
there is that
ditanyain.
advantage over on Bren.
Tanyain apa?
They've got that
Gua
Rolling
mainnya
Thunder,
rapi nggak?
they've got that Hunter's Fury. Hunter's Fury having a bit
Mana
more
anjing?
impact
Emang
than
lu
the Knives
nanya
with on
gua
Berserk.
nggak denger
And
anjing.
with
Masa?
Pistols having to sort of bolster
Iya.
the lines, I doubt they'll have an opportunity to use these ults on Bren until they have a full buy, which just gives Boom even more time to separate them from the
Bang,
herd.
marahin aku dong, bacotin. Thank you, Din. 50.000 nya. Babi lu.
Woi, Dina mampir sini dong 50-nya. Kesana mulu.
Blaze was like, look,
Apa?
I'm not going to give them the opportunity to get 1v4 and throw that
Bodo
weapon
amat
to me.
anjing.
I refuse to allow that to happen again. I told them I would see them in tournament, and I meant it.
Valorant Indonesia.
Hai Bang.
That's great. That's
Ada
great.
Bang Fidel.
I can't wait.
Bang, udah selesai
I
latihannya,
can't
Bang.
wait to see
Baru
if
kelar,
we-
Bang.
Oh, baru kelar ya.
really be able to do
Gimana nih Boom yang baru nih Bang?
Oh, Winner City is going to be great. I look forward to
Pemain
that.
baru.
Iya iya.
Massive boom win.
Menurut gua sih ya wah banget gitu
All
loh.
5 of these would be impressive.
Yeah,
and
exactly.
fun.
Ini kalau Boom menang
Savage
seru nih
would
Bang
be
nih.
impressive.
Bakal ada pertemuan
Impressive
berdarah
with the
Bang.
sheriff
Tim.
good on Dark
Iya.
skin. Some say it gives you better
Kalau
range.
yang kalau saya sih
Savage has
menunggu
to prove it.
pertumpahan berdarah itu
For
bakal
now, they'll back off.
ketikan
They hear
maut
the
gitu loh Bang.
incoming utility and they know they need to see
Dia orang
the
ribut kan
ground
ini?
as soon as possible.
Nggak tahu.
Iya Bren mau.
Iya kan?
Iya terakhir ribut ini.
Like water. Actually, very indecisive right now. But you know what? They've got time to play with Kramer. Still a minute and 5 seconds. on
Suara
the clock.
streaming gedean Bang
I
daripada
think
suara
they're
lu.
worried that there's going to be a stack from
Komplain
Bren.
mulu lu.
It's something that we see quite commonly. In this case, Boom, they just back, they stick together, they work as a team, and I love this. I really don't like it when we see defaults against Ecos. In this case, they're moving as a unit.
Oh,
with
iya.
a trade.
Tunggu dulu.
Derek uses the ult here. Oh, once again.
Makasih, Razi.
Oh, dapet anjing.
Miss, makasih lo
Itu kan
Miss.
trajektorinya jelas tapi kalau di
Makasih Miss, makasih Miss. Miss Dina, makasih, sorry. Sorry, gua coba bercanda udah. Nanti gua bales jasa lu ya.
Thank you yang udah ngetin.
I think better to try and move in with EJ. Move in as a team. Win by
Boom.
numbers alone.
Kena mulu ya anjing tembusannya.
Timothy is instantly deleted. EJ, we know you're a good aimer. Can you prove it right now?
Apakah ini namakan Fidel?
Up against
Apa?
Boom,
Apa?
Oh,
Fit.
enggak.
pride of the Philippines.
Tapi mainnya cakep loh.
Are feeling very
Tapi ya,
much under
mantep
pressure
ya.
from this
Mantep kan?
inside. And Gabby's considered-
Indo Pride ini,
Iya.
Indo Pride ini Vin.
Iya, Indo Pride, Indo Pride.
And you're running out of
Wah
time.
gila ngedes, gila Berserk udah beda sekarang sumpah.
We finally hit some
Udah,
surprise.
Udah beda. Kalau dulu dilawan terus itu Vin.
Time to throw ourselves into
Oh,
the
ya?
Beda, udah berubah dia.
Ah, sweet release.
Saya lagi love oh ya.
So Mozart, I think he probably
Mungkin
heard the
didikannya
message,
bagus
he's
kali
worried
di
that
sini.
they'll get a rifle. Instead, just backs off and
Satu lagi yang
fights.
donet. Iya gue
And
bilang tadi
there might be-
Razi ya, Razi. Makasih ya.
That kind of call of the void in that case.
Ramzi.
Savvy. Audience
I
that.
hear losers running.
Yeah.
Semoga keluarganya sehat selalu, diberkati selalu ya.
It's
Buat
a
yang donet.
battering to their a
Gue
trap
jadi dapat rokok baru.
op available on Zavi, and it looks like we may see some
Tinggal
aggression
di
off this.
Twitter.
Ops have
Bukan
had
drama
a
sih, itu
very
spike
limited
dan
usage in
nggak
this
tahu sih.
game so far.
Setahu gue
So
udah
we'll see if
baikan.
Zavi's going to be the first to really show
Cuma
its
tetapnya
power.
berdingin bro, ini perang bro.
Oh, Zavi. What are you gonna do for me?
Basic stuff, push with drone, with operator, find information.
This match was cooked up.
Tinggalin satu ya Vin ya.
At the
Iya.
moment.
Tinggalin satu kan.
Udah, tapi Sofia masih di situ-situ aja ngapain tuh?
Mungkin dia nggak percaya temen bro.
Bener sih, bener sih.
Katanya aduh mati nih Sa.
Iya, kayaknya mati nih Safi nih bener.
Iya nih.
Halo. And while Zavi is gonna let off that shot, I believe to destroy him.
Nggak boleh.
Boleh-boleh apa aja pinggangnya ada yang spesial.
Rokok mulu cepet mati ya goblok. Mati tuh di tangan Tuhan, bukan di tangan
This
rokok.
could be perfect.
Mapnya ketutup apa biar nggak ada yang
An ult
ngetek.
command here. Now there are no smokes. Now there's no sun. There's no Nova pulse. Flip side, it can be resurrected if someone stays
Waduh.
here for EJ's got
Wow.
Zavi's managed to fight
Clutch,
one with the
clutch,
fullback.
clutch.
I'm not sure entirely sure how.
Hidupin,
The
hidupin.
resurrection
Gua menang
of
gara-gara
the
ping nih.
location, moving ahead of the
Gila.
curve. Tay Birdle, it was a
Iya,
blow,
aduh,
it
bisa
was
gitu loh.
time, baby. I'm back in the game.
Kelas dah Bum
They
nih.
don't
Ya
pick
aduh
up
dia
the
bisa miss loh.
Boom actually hold on to their rifles. And I think if they'd gone for the rest, they might have just had enough time to do it. Nonetheless, though, with Bren moving to what should have been their most one-sided round so far, they had a great
Ya
read
babi.
on the heaven flank.
Kayaknya
coming
Rian
from
pengen
Boom
pindah.
there.
Gua
They had, I think,
Agent
7
Chamber
players
jujur gua belum pernah
committed to
make loh.
taking the fight, 2 of which in crossfires,
Kayak
and Boom
oke.
just trade off one another as they push into it. We've
Terlalu
seen
gambling.
a few ults ready from both sides. Nothing has been expended much in terms of that Rolling Thunder, bar the one we saw used instantly. As an eco has to come out from Bren.
Ini mau pick siapa ya? Kalau boleh tahu.
Bum.
Bom ya?
Oh, was that a triple peak there on Zavi? Never stood a chance. Absolutely riddled with Boletos.
Baru dapat 2 round ini Vin dari pistol sama bonus doang udah.
Brain freeze.
Oh ya?
Iya.
Big ideas.
8-nya 8 Bum.
I admire the boldness of that character. They hear berserk.
Menang lawan Pepper Rex.
Try and slip him behind.
Kalau ini menang lawannya Pepper
Fingers
Rex.
been given over, the smoke has dropped. Tay Birdle caught in astral form. You don't have time for utility.
Hah?
But the great Swede is
Oh,
here.
apa?
And he is angry. And he's dead.
Emotions have no place in the grave, Harry. Everyone knows that.
There's no counseling in the grave, Kramer.
Nggak apa.
Blaze, very clean peek. Do they expect the Astral such a close angle?
Oh,
they
iya.
don't.
Kamu peka banget ya kamu ya, Mas Agil.
It's a nice headshot, but it came on the
Iya.
back of a bit of a whiff, so they were able
Baku
to
fans
They
banget.
took their
bangsat lu.
time. If they were
Bentar, tapi si Ansel lagi lap matches ya.
a bit, but eventually they're able to get it. Derek in a 1v3, considering
Si Ansel di Amerika guys, di Amerika bukan Indo. Dia di Serbia.
They're buying next round anyway.
Ior lagi sedih ya guys. Kenapa ya Ior ya?
Chance of getting it up, which everyone loves to see.
I
And while
don't
Zavi,
like.
Open banget sama Bang Jamet nih. Mintasan Bu Dede bukan editor lu ya?
There's no reason here to feed him, right?
Jamet bapak lo. Halo. Anjing, anjing.
ruined.
Oh,
God, Harry.
I'm not gonna lie. That's a massive.
Jagoan nih lawannya tai.
unbelievable feat.
Yeah, that's a weird one. However,
Oh,
we
Samuel
do
balik pas
see
banget.
that op out once again on Zavi. He has had some really
Ayo, lanjut, guys.
limited
Gue
success
baru live.
over the
Ior
course of
itu
his
dibikin
first half.
1000 gitu
However,
loh.
Buset.
they stay as limited because Boom, they want nothing to
Banyak
do with
maunya
it.
ya, padahal baru live.
Iya.
Udah lama gak
It
live.
wouldn't surprise you if they end it on a hurrah to go for a very fast play. You've got the lockdown ready on your killjoy. Berserks might just whip out those knives and dive in there. Entirely likely he's done it before.
Admittedly, Derek didn't have to worry too much about the long-term economy. This is the last round in the half. Oh my goodness, EJ.
Sakit.
Surprise attack, baby. It's the duelist Killjoy back at it again. Your boy back at it with another Minecraft
Malam
tutorial.
kok, Kevin dari Papua. Hello, selamat malam.
They're gonna try
Welcome
and
to my
combine
live
here,
stream.
likely with gravity well.
Malam kok Kevin dari Jakarta kok Kevin.
Oke, selamat malam Bung
Selamat
Phil.
malam.
Oh, that's 2 kills from the Nano Swarm, but a molly for a molly, a life for a life, an eye for an eye, and 2 members of Boom
Wah,
remain.
kok kabur ke sana dia?
Flipsider,
Iya.
Attack padahal.
tailed down. And
Apakah
who
itu dinamakan
remains
misplay Bung Kevin?
but the newbie
Dikit
guy.
terburu-buru sih menurut
Iya,
gue ya, bro.
terburu-buru
Nggak
ya.
tenang gitu loh.
Pick up brain freeze.
Padahal udah leading nih Bung. Gimana Bung?
Becomes worryingly
Ya semoga aja nggak kecok lah bro.
Nah ini
Yeah,
terusin
Padahal itu
lagi.
di Valorant tuh berbahaya nanti.
Iya sih.
Yes, it is.
is the new kid on the block, right? He has something to
Nih
prove.
buat yang
and I mean,
minta gue live stream, gue udah dapetin janji gue ya, gue udah live. Besok nobar aku, besok gue nobar demi kalian.
93 the scoreline, Harry.
Cool, dari
Rumor has it this is a slightly cursed scoreline. However,
Some would say.
some would say. In this
Sibuk
case,
itu
Bren
streamernya guys, latihan
is gonna
mulu.
be a
You are
battle
at the
that
boot
needs
camp,
this
at
pistol
your place.
round
No, I'm
any
still
hope
at
in winning
Jakarta.
this half. We have
staying
yet
with
in the entire
my
tournament
friend.
to see a perfect half. You need that couple of rounds buffer just in case you
Ngetim
can't
Mansel ya,
quite
kalau
make
ngetim
it
CS
a
tuh jangan harap lagi dah,
full
sus.
13-0.
Di CA itu susah.
I mean,
Maksud gue bukan susah.
one of the
Udah mati
few
sih dia.
bright sparks we've seen from Bren in this map
Jadi
was
maksud
that
gue
this
buat
round.
kalau
They
gue jadi
were
Arsenal
very
ngapain lagi lu ngetim di
authoritative.
CA? Mending
They
udah di
really
Eropa aja, kalau nggak di Amerika gitu.
used
Bisa di Eropa ya,
reach
Pak.
to their
Jelas.
advantage. I wonder why Xavi's on the
Karena di
table.
CA itu berat.
This
Pertama
intrigues
sistem
me.
major
Is this
diubah.
some kind of dash line?
Terus kayak ya berat aja.
No.
Kalau mau nyari karir ya
Standing
di
on the
Eropa,
table,
tapi kalau
ruining
masih
the meat.
main sekedar cari uang mungkin
Various
sih oke
Italian
lah.
patrons. Please let me eat my gelato in peace.
I'm gonna put in your gelato.
Pin gue kayak gue jelasin. The reason gue kenal live CS Go. Pertama, gue dari pagi sampai malam lo temuin CS.
Come on, man.
Ya gue mau ngecil aja gitu setelah latihan. That's the
He's
first.
stomping through it.
Kecuali kalau gue libur, kayak misalnya gue nggak ada latihan
Yeah.
apa, nah gue like
Bison through a cabbage patch.
Dengar,
Oh
guys,
my
dengar.
goodness, look at how deep the Zerx has gone. Oh, they're going to catch a timing on EJ, but are unable to connect the shot. And now if they peek into this, it is going to be a double. Bartender, give me a double. Actually, I'll settle for a single.
Wah, cakep.
Bit of a miscom there.
Wah.
Kan dia ini sih nggak denger aja.
Iya.
Ini Bren sih kacau, men.
Josh catches them as they
Lumayan.
miss that dash.
Wah, kena
But
gituan
Derek,
loh.
they've got nowhere to go when Flipsider lands yet another molly.
Tiga-
That's
300
two
lagi,
rounds
like-nya
in a
juga
row,
yuk.
2 molly kills. That fragment doing bits right now.
Bung Fidel lagi di mana, Bung Fidel?
He's low HP.
Lagi di rumah, alhamdulillah, Bang.
He's just trying to-
Nggak ada ngetim kan, Bung Fidel?
Enggak.
It's more info if
Kenapa,
anything,
Bung?
but
Penikmat.
they're not
Penikmat
fine
aja
about
nih.
Iya.
something.
Asik.
25 for 25. Xavi's already caught these hands from Saber.
Bagus nih, teh botol
Iya.
yang
Under of the
tenang.
sight, and the drop
Iya.
down from Blaze is brutal. I care not for the high
Latihan
ground. I'm
CS:GO
just gonna
dong, kan aku
ram
masih
this as
CS:GO.
far into your facial orifices as it'll go and pull the trigger.
Facial orifice.
Udah susah ini comeback menang pistol, cok. 11-3 kalau di comeback mah nangis gua.
Susah, ya.
Might be right, Kramer.
Kalau misalnya kecuali di Thrifty ya, Thrifty menang, musuh Iko, menang lagi udah 10.
Speak English, man.
Lagi
I
10.
Lim-
earlier was
iya,
saying,
bisa.
after this tournament, I'm gonna ask
Bakal
for
terjadi
water
thrift.
bottles. And that made me giggle quite a lot.
You got a license for that water
Main
bottle?
sama NKT, yes, of course.
Is that license to your water bottle?
Got a permit for that license?
NKT ada tim follow-nya, Alvin ya?
Ada baru bikin.
Yang si
You're
QQ
gonna
ya?
get stuck in that accent
Yeah.
after this, you
I
know
am.
that, right?
Justru itu kenapa jago banget kok hoki dia, hoki.
I'm trying to clear it as we speak. You know what, Kramer? Cast some Valorant while I return to my voice.
Whoa, what's all this then? A default to B? It looks like we're gonna see Frostbite.
Iya, di sawer dong tuh.
I think he's
Iya.
awaiting
Ior.
a recon aggro.
Biar
I quite
biar
like this kind of
nggak
pre-aim
diem
to
lagi
do
ya.
so. He does have the rotation players from mid as
Lagi
well.
lelah dia.
Blaze
Iya.
gets that
Jangan
first
disawer
kill.
lagi, sawer ke
Just
gua
like
aja guys
that,
kalau
it's
mau.
starting to slip
Ke
from
gua aja.
Oh, boleh. Bagi dua aja kita.
Boleh. Sejuta bagi dua masih oke lah.
Oke lah.
Gila.
It's okay. Got himself a turret. He's got a license to that. And we'll just back off. Don't want to deal with that today. Not paid enough for this. I got my shift. I got my lunch. I'm going to Greg's.
Police and spending their time at Greg's. Welcome to the UK, man.
Oh banyak ya, aku nanti mau bootcamp. Karena tanggal 20-an tuh aku udah pergi. 20 ke atas.
Mana, Vin?
Here's for
Thailand.
That's one
Berapa lama?
triple. That's two. Triple
Sampai
tap
tahun
all
baru
the way.
kayaknya deh.
Berserk
Ke Januari.
done.
Emang ada turnamen itu?
Iya, oi.
Ya udah pasti menang boom sih ini harusnya ya.
Iya.
One more kill. Call it pretty successful. And you know what? There we go.
2 orang low.
That's
What?
fine.
They could do a
For a
bit
pair
more
of
than that.
sheriffs.
IJ biasa main duelis sih ya.
Don't have sheriffs in the
Tapi
UK.
Safi ini
Lu
lebih
gini apa
jago.
tiba-tiba foto lagi pingin foto pendek aja gua. Lagi pingin kayak dulu aja.
That said, I don't think a Bobby headshot would do that much.
Memang beda banget
Nah,
ya gua
matiin.
potong.
Oh my goodness,
Beda
they
itu.
get Flipsider as well. Frostbite just carves through them both.
Raffi ganti crosshair langsung jago dia.
That's
Java Jason
really
Jing kalian
strong
anggap
round,
dewa
actually,
eksisi
looking back
2021.
at it.
Yes.
I mean, sure, they end up losing a few players, but you need to remember, when you're 11-3 up, or at the time 10-3 up, it doesn't really matter how many players you
Dah,
lose.
GG nih guys, lepas dah main
You've
satu
got
dah.
the round count to be comfortable regardless of the outcome. You might as
Sana.
well
Lo pasang bet emang?
a few ballsy swings,
Kagak.
just so you can try to keep
Nanti
your
lawan
momentum.
Pepperex gua
In this
pasang.
case, the full buy
Pepperek
of,
emang alamannya juga.
of this
Apa?
of Bren
Besok
is
kan?
gonna
Besok
stare down
kan ketemu
the
Bom kan
Bozol.
besok.
The only
Abis itu
player
grand final
LA
atau apa
right
sih?
now, and looking
Masih
at the
8 besar ini,
he
Vin.
is so very alone,
Oh.
Di bawah bracketnya Pepper X, gua mau Pepper X. Pepper X lawan siapa gitu.
And they've been completely undetected. They were trying to picture on anyone who was going to be on B lobby.
Ya, ini Bren sih kebaca banget mainnya.
Iya.
They are under reinforced. What can
Kalau
they do?
udah, mau gimana lu?
Here they walk inside but instantly
Wih, nice.
catch a headshot. I'm afraid it may have been your smoke, but it's my Vandal that's really going to determine the
Pagi
case
sehat,
right
puji
here.
Tuhan sehat.
DJ,
Gila sabar banget Rizky tapi masih di situ anjing nungguin orang short flank. Gila loh. Siapa yang ngajarin ya main kayak gitu sekarang ya?
Potong rambut kayak dulu main di major lagi ya. Yo, kelihatan kayak bocil Vin. Beda makin muda. Bocil kayak gimana nih?
They are. It's going to be a really slow rotation from Berserk.
Ah, mau dimiskinin doang loh.
This is cool for a safe, Harry.
Kalau untuk adek gua Alvin gua masih berpikir sih kayak
BO2 ini BO3 ya?
BO3 BO3.
You can also deny some
Tapi
offense.
single
Adek
elim.
gua si Alvin.
Ya.
Enggak, adek gua itu yang Alvin juga punya bakat. Mana belum di show off aja sama dia.
Together into rounds.
And when you have
Ada dah,
Rexes,
gua
your
ada talent.
Colony can do well as well. You need to remember, the only ult available for Bren, and the only ult that will be available for quite a while,
Oh,
is that
Berserks.
Rolling Thunder.
If they get too frisky
Tapi
here,
gemuka.
Berserks will
Sekarang
punish it.
gemukan.
Does anyone dare move any further forward?
Oh, they don't.
Rambut jamet best rambut jamet.
Good,
Jam.
good,
Mampet
good
depan kok.
reticent and cowed behavior.
Oh, kayak
Their sixth sense went, actually, I think
Yeah.
it's safe enough. Because they go apologise to the Italian guys, having their previous team stomped in the gelato. They just got some pent-up anger, man. They're in a 1v4
Halo.
and some guy threw a weapon at them. It's what it is.
Pepereksiba atau Jing gimana ya? Gue cuma bisa bilang kalau mungkin dari segi
I
saya mungkin Jing lebih kuat. Cuman kalau dari segi King Space staff dan chemistry ke tim, gue nggak tahu sih. Kayak harus tunggu hasil mereka gitu di turnamen tuh gimana.
They haven't really had a chance to
Karena kan waktu itu kenapa Jing underperform itu karena kan emang itu turnamen berskala bisa dibilang major Valorant. Gak semua orang bisa bermain yang di bawah tekanan seperti itu. Oh misalnya masih sekelasnya gini dia semua orang pasti masih oke gitu. Tapi kalau udah ngomongin dunia itu pasti beda lagi.
No. Langkah Bom buat save tepat banget. Good call.
Skirmishes happening up mid. Any claim space here, boys?
Kalian sih bener-bener ya. Kayak gue taruh kan.
Berarti aku tahu. Nomor 1 di Indo bisa, cuma saingannya Onyx. Onyx juga bagus mainnya. Bisa banget, cuma Onyx juga sakit banget. No cap.
Breeze yang kayak lagi meta ya, lagi dimainin terus.
They could pop flash. They still have one left as they sit inside a smoke. But Predator
Astagfirullahaladzim.
traded out. That means mid control. Now needs to be reinforced.
Kayak Dustin dari colong 1 bisa balik dah itu dia. Tapi lama banget dia situ.
Kayak aku nggak merhatiin tadi.
Iya dia lama banget buka badannya.
Flash temen anjing.
Iya. Masuk kan emang. Ah, kan. Display.
Nice banget.
Aduh. Tim paling dekat connect sama Bom tim mana kok?
Guys, bikin 2K like bikin lagi. Kalau misalnya 2K, gue besok live dari pagi deh. Buat lo orang.
Puts on the floor, Frostbite, he chucks it down there, despite being hit by the Rolling Thunder. A player would run through it to try and get the kill on the Killjoy.
Boy, ini kan juga.
He just survived.
Guys, kalian sih bener ya banyak maunya ya.
So powerful.
Ini buat kebulan nih.
We finally see Boom sweating a little bit. As
Masih
they drop down to a bit of eco, hovering around.
Apa tim yang paling dekat connect sama Bom tim mana sekarang? Siapa ya? Nggak tahu gua.
Their objective, 1 or 2 kills to make this round perfect.
Oh ya guys, jangan lupa ya, ntar malam gua anak sama Yor bakal mukbang, tapi kita masih masak dulu, jadi gitulah. Sambil rega teh, oke? Let's chill bareng, relax.
Anjing asik banget ya mukbang. Mukbangnya pakai alkohol nggak Bang Kevin?
Datang sini dah.
Jangan atuh, ntar lah next time.
Sekarang aja, tinggal masalah tidur tinggal banyak kasih.
Jangan oke.
Yang penting kita chill bareng.
Weekend lah weekend ya. Lu nggak ada niatan balik prosin lagi? Belum tahu bro. Lagi enak aja kayak gini.
Perlu kau jelasin buat mereka. Mau bahasa Thailand nggak bisa gua.
Ini butuh komentar sekarang apa kok?
Mau gua di live di Yor lagi button guys Yor di YouTube ya. Cuman nanti paling YouTube gua juga bisa.
Gila.
Anjing ngepick situ turun loh dia, gila lu pede banget.
Kalau lagi pendek susah sih emang. Kayak
Iya, gila.
Ini kena Iko nih.
Kayaknya.
Si
Ah,
besok
kena kan,
sudah dapat
bener kan?
emen.
Ya udah kena ini.
Ini udah nggak.
Oh, lihat tuh tembakan begitu, udah emang harinya, Cok. Udah ada Rizky di belakang, udah ente anjing ini, sumpah.
Bunuh Rizky bisa menang sih ini. Butuh
Udah
besar.
12 detik, Vin.
Susah sih kalau gua perhatiin ya, ini Bren udah terlalu takutan, udah gak berani ngambil fight tuh nggak.
Bacot anjing.
Nggak ada map control, regroup doang.
Tahu.
Takut, nggak berani ngambil fight.
It doesn't get easier than that. You're against unarmored sheriffs.
Pin muka jerawatan akibat
Unfortunately,
bener.
they're just a
Gua
bit
lah
too
ada. Ini gua
tentative
lagi kenapa lagi ada jerawat? Karena gua salah itu gua buka pakai rem nggak boleh guys.
With the angles they're
Pakai
clearing,
dingin.
they end up going in one at a time. They run into a very
Crossman emang jago anjing.
ruined them with a sheriff.
Awesome molly lineup here from Flipsider.
Cuma bisa gua kayak ini bentar doang ntar juga hilang lagi. Aja nggak usah dipikirin kalau lagi jerawatan.
I'm gonna keep an eye on this. That could be quite close to where
Pro lagi main.
Udah siapa aja? Gua, Ior sama
It's
Mas
so
Kuret.
good, this game.
Bro, ganti hari aja
Thanks,
ya.
man.
Oh kayaknya malam lah.
Halo kok Kevin, apa kabar? Baik. Terima kasih, thanks for asking.
Look at how Bren have stagnated.
Brennan like, wait, what?
What do we do now?
Tapi
Suppose
kamu memang
they
mantap sih.
have the rolling thunder, which maybe their only solution to get to this site now, but you're not going to get to bottle out this corner with a rolling thunder.
Malaman. Gua udah coaching guys nanti malam, tapi kayak kemalaman.
Ya maksudnya kalau kesel nggak bener, nah gua tuh sering kan waktu dia kebuka gitu loh, salahnya gua di situ. Emang nggak apa ini mah bentar doang juga hilang. GG guys, map pertama 13-4.
Sama kayak
Sampainya dia
udah ada.
Ini lagi sebelah gua lagi gua los.
Supreme doesn't
Kelas.
even come close to it. 13 to 5.
Gigi.
Earth is that.
Kok Kevin kok ganti potongan rambut?
From both
Mawar
players,
aku lagi mau
both
pakai
teams.
ganti pendek
However,
aja.
it's
Emang jelek
Bren
ya?
who just take the limelight
Emang jelek ya
there.
guys?
What a game.
GG boys.
For me, that
Dia
KO
jadi mulai kayo kayaknya, sabar gua lihat.
but it got its worth in that round, that final round entirely.
Kremer. I'm
Ya masih di sini ya. GG guys.
Ya dihancurin. Fix.
Easy for boom, easy for boom.
Dung.
Ini direct
Dung.
dulu di chest jago.
Dung. Nah, hancur kan?
after this break.
Ya bener. Ya hancurin.
Tampak lebih muda. Gua intermission. Kita
Mantap.
ngobrol-ngobrol dulu ya.
Mantap ya guys ya.
Enak.
Better masih min 1, iya. Nggak tahu. Kok iya?
Bener banget. Gila kalau ini ya.
So, apa nanti ada lagi nggak apa-apa.
Ini BO3. Kursinya ya harganya berapa? 10 juta.
Soalnya 2 jam kan. Kalau Sabtu pagi bisa. Oh, oh iya.
Bahas dia membuka lu kayak satu-satuan. Emang kayak gitu sih kalau misalnya lu ngeliat orang yang rambutnya tebal kan, tiba-tiba untuk pendek tuh emang
Udah.
kelihatan kayak gitu kayak udah mau gimana? Bagus dong gitu. Bagus dong.
Jumat libur.
Apa Ben?
Oh,
Sudah
better ada bang, tapi berfoto shoot.
Gak ada lah,
Oh, iya.
gak ada lah. Is hoax. Hoax.
Besok pak.
Pas scrim, tip back pas turnamen kita ketir. Oh shit. Spicy.
Oh,
Pernah ngetim, gue pernah ke PBNC waktu itu kalah.
Thailand ya, gue lanjut CS sampai tahun depan baru balik Indo lagi. Kayak bootcamp sebulan lebih lah.
Ada tips biar malah bikin skripsi.
Sampai bentar
Ada.
Iya, dia
gua
gitu
liat
tadi.
belum
Kan udah gua ini.
mantap.
Gua apa?
Ada tipsnya, ada bang, ada tipsnya ada. Mau tau nggak apa? Joki bang. Tim Indonesia secara original apa nih bang? Belum ada. Gue jujurannya belum ada. Sejauh banget. Jauh banget, masih jauh banget. Nih kayak nih anak coaching gua nih. Tiap niatan bikin tim Bang Iyer, gue belum ada niatan sih guys, jujur-jujuran aja ya. Gua masih ngeliat dulu. Tim lu gimana bang? Tim apa maksudnya Bang Arnold? Iya kayaknya Onyx. Nggak tahu sih gimana sekarang. Cuma sekarang masih belum ada yang deketin mereka kayak. Masih jauh. Mainnya rapi mereka. Terstruktur, double pick-nya dapet, triple pick-nya dapet, kontaknya dapet. Sumpah. Kayak ya namanya tim yang isinya semua jago ya gitu. Niatan main di VCT next year ada banget. Tenang aja, kalau VCT gue usahain. Cuma kalau buat turni-turni komunitas itu agak mager. Kalau turnilan mau banget gua. Kalau ada yang mau narik gue buat turnilan sini gue jabanin dah. Gue try hard. Assalamualaikum ho. Assalamualaikum. Jangan lupa donasinya ho. Ya ho ya. Ayo mau otak beda level ya. Jauh. Biasa tuh kalau putar lagu tuh putar lagu apa sih guys? Kalau putar lagu tuh putar lofi itu kena copyright gak sih guys? Enggak ya? Bantuin gue dong, gue pengen putar lagu sepi banget aja. NCS. Lofi enggak ya? Serius gak lo? Anjing sampai lofi. Yakin lo lofi enggak lo? Oke. Waktu di better tim yang pansel lawan apa kok? Gua. Alter ego. Nokep alter ego semuanya sakit dulu. Sakit cok alter ego. Jadi chill gini kita ngeri bisa anjing. Jadi chill gini nembak-nembak ya kan. Gua kalau lagi habis minum begini nih guys kerjaannya guys. Dengerin lagu sambil nembak-nembak. Cah. Tahu ya kalau udah mulai ya. Champion dukung siapa? Sentinel. Kuning gak sih logo suka pakai vibrance. Kayak semua pakai vibrance deh sekarang. Semua pro semua pakai digital vibrance guys. Famos of kompetitif kayaknya lagi rehat ya, kayaknya. Cuma of kompetitif mungkin nggak tahu sih. Lagi rehat dong. Udah setting general. Dia yang menanya boleh guys, gue lagi moodnya lagi bagus nih, mau jawab gua. Kalau nggak lagi bagus nggak gue jawab. Berarti kontras berapa? Berarti 100 kayaknya. 100 kontras 73. Batman balik ke morph. Nggak tahu. Gue nggak ngelihat morph mainnya bagus, jujur aja. kelihatan kemarin, kelihatan banget Onyx mainnya bagus. Kalau di akhirat nggak bisa jawab pertanyaan, mesti dilempar ke timnya nggak bang? Maksudnya apa sih? Bang, apa sih maksudnya? Dia kenapa nggak main jadi turni? Nggak tahu sih. Pengennya juga main jet sebenarnya. Lampar gue dari rank diamond biar nyentuh imo apa bang? Stack 5. Dia udah pernah ketemu siapa aja di tim gue, udah semua. Gue udah pernah ketemu semua. Tim yang baru belum. David sama Rizky gue belum pernah ketemu. Sisanya udah. Kalau ini gue udah ketemu semua. Yang menjadi bos apa sebenarnya lu bang? Gua suka pos depan. Gua suka maju. Gua mending jadi entry. Gue gak suka di belakang. Tips aim bang, kecilin sensi kecilin. Udah mulai guys.
Seprek masih bisa ngelawan. Kalau Cina tuh yang AIM yang kita aneh dah pokoknya AIM-nya sumpah. Bung Bren udah
Jago bang jetnya
Guess how well they did on those times.
I guess they lost.
Pos belakang gak enak.
In one of them, yes. In the other,
Yang lagi sama Jaran ya.
Kebetulan tinggi lu.
Cina yang ngerasa tuh masuk.
Gue gak suka liat temen
Iya.
gue kayak nggak tega ya tau gak sih?
Sampai kayak udah mas gitu oke kah?
Misalnya bisa gue sendiri itu gue nggak tega aja, nggak enak. Biasanya dari dulu biasanya kayak gitu. Kalau selalu lu emang merasa,
Tim Cina apa ya? Tim Cina.
kalau lu udah ngerasa
Suning.
M tinggi misalnya nih kan,
Apa buat
udah
sama tim
sensi,
Cina atau soalnya mereka kayak
sensi
keluar
tinggi.
masuk gitu.
tapi lu masih nggak bisa nembak misalnya, berarti lu ada masalah
Misalnya
sama sensi
friends-nya
lu gitu loh.
Top 3
Kalau Jason mah udah nyaman.
3-nya Jason. Patipan.
Terus kan Fortnite jauh nggak pak level apa? Bisa
Bisa
dibilang
Patipan terus apa lagi?
11, 12, 11, 13. Sebenarnya Bersonnya jago banget. Cuma Jason another level bro.
So they don't really have a way for burst
Lecet banget.
mobility. But the way they're stacking
Video
just
kenapa nggak
gives
jadi
me
ikut saja?
signals that
Yuk,
they're here
boleh
for
yuk.
war.
Yuk Son, mau nggak Son?
Kita
Kita buat ini yuk. Coach
Josh might have read this.
Wah,
No,
anjing.
no
Coach
shot
ini
at
apa sih?
that, but Zaddy, what can you
Coach
do?
akademi gitu.
Ya ampun udah pasti dikejar masih aja pakai smoke.
Something done, they get
Nah ini misplay nih. Bener tuh.
Mind if I just pop over
Udah
here
tahu
and
pasti
mark
kejar
you?
pos 3, masih aja pegang smoke nggak jelas sumpah.
French line.
Kenapa ya Yor dia pegang smoke ya Yor ya? Bingung gak sih lu?
Nggak tahu gua juga bingung.
Udah jelas ada 3 kelihatan gitu anjing temennya ngasih info apa dah.
Anak CS lah kalau main anak CS.
Oh iya. Nggak jelas say.
Lah,
Anjir
ini lebih nggak jelas.
backupnya.
Oh.
Kenapa malah-malah gitu bro?
Anjing
hampir menang.
Will be able to claim themselves a pistol round.
Let's just win the numbers game, Harry. For Bren, this is going to be a really... That's going to leave a bitter taste, considering how that was exactly...
Son, gua mau dong cobain VR di rumah lu ntar Son.
Now it's being done.
Wah, gua minta obain ke Ansel dulu nih. Oh, udah gua spam YouTube-nya.
Yeah, why is Tobossel on race?
Si Hansel sekarang live stream YouTube ya Vin ya?
Iya dia lagi
Anjing.
gabut dia.
Why isn't Flip
Lagi gabut dia.
on
I guess a Viper would make
Raise
sense.
and Tay-Birdle isn't on Breach?
Mau dong Son, main VR dong tempat lu Son. Mau Son
Is
gua.
this BM? Is this bad manners? I see it in tournament.
It's subtle. It's very subtle if it is. But
Yang mau
Harry, I like
si Ansel lagi live juga tuh guys. Kalau mau nonton di YouTube-nya Bentet ya.
It's a
Bentet dia
subtle
lagi live.
BM, but it's the most powerful. The attempt at the combo utility
Sebenarnya
there,
gua
Tay-Birdle's
nonton dulu
gonna
fokus
meet
soalnya gua
multiple
Bentetnya
people.
tuh.
Wah anjing nih.
Dia lagi komsadain.
Blocking, and that's a lot of corpses. Oh, that is a ruined battlefield like the Somme
Ya ntar ya
right
Son ya
there.
kabar-kabar kita.
Oh,
Enak banget ya.
beautiful utility.
Tinggal
And Bren,
Spray down doang.
I hate to
Iya.
say it, but that's really tilting.
Ya salah saya celah.
Table almost died to full damage there.
Oh no.
Exactly. It's a heavy oh no scenario here, Crema.
Bodies they live are done, and in this case, Derek, he maybe joined soon to join them.
Wah asik sih anjing, kebayangin ya.
Beagle mati tuh tadi.
Berserk's just got to hold back. There's no point in losing that bulldog. Just let someone else deal with this. You got a couple of teammates, and Frostmind is good to go.
I like how he gets shot by the chef and goes, you know what? Someone else's problem. I don't.
Katanya ngasih loba jadi menang orang twin maksudnya?
You deal with it. Frostbite, can you kill
Dia
him?
jadi menang.
I've got to patch up my brain.
Yeah.
Emang susah gue bawa hoki guys.
With the full buy coming out from Bren, this is where they try to at least damage boom economically.
Nggak, gue contohin dulu abis ini ntar ya baru Don Hato.
Already has a showstopper. I would love to see a round 3 showstopper, Harry. That would make me exceedingly happy. Especially because it gives you that one.
Gue mau coba Son. Berapa duit sih beli VR anjing, pengen dah. Jangan beli Raiden.
Banget Babang Fida.
Enggak, sorry Vin. Gue mau beli Raiden 9.
Katanya si Wilson 4 jutaan ya? Oh, atau 5 ya? Lupa gua.
Aduh anjing pengen sih. Ntar gue Raiden 9 dulu Son. Minggu depan ya.
In Valorant. But Bren, they need to convert this. They can't be unnerved. They can't be scared. One step at a time and play the game plan that we've seen them execute on thousands of times.
Dustin main apa Dustin? Main smoker ya?
Maybe tens of times.
Oh iya loh.
Single digits of times. But for Frostbite, he's gonna hear Bruce coming.
Oh kaget gua.
Alright, that's the opening pick that they needed. Now moving on forward, Avi, Cactus and Bulldog. That ain't fun. I'm reassessing things right now. They think that they've dragged enough rotations.
Ini
over towards this
Philippine
area.
semua kan ya?
They'll be able to catch
Bren
someone
itu.
alone.
Iya.
It's Birdle, who stands in the way. He got
Showstopper,
themselves a
please.
tight little angle. And you can see that here's a wall that I prepared earlier.
ini wall sih menurut gua jelek loh, sumpah.
I want to see the showstopper so bad,
Terlalu
Harry.
dekat sama smoke-nya tahu. Itu lihat dah.
Perfect time.
Iya, menurut gua sih jelek ya ini wall ya, Jas. Menurut gua bagus.
Yang kanannya ya.
They've got to
Yeah.
make a decision. But for now,
Wah, gua demen nih
patience is
kontak-kontak
their
gini.
greatest ally. Josh
Gua
gets
demen nih,
into this
gua demen nih.
corner. They go back into astral form.
Dicolong.
Birdle might be ahead of the curve right here. They've
Wah
got
anjing pede banget.
out comes the showstopper
Ya.
partially
Jangan-
disabled.
Ngapain kayak gitu sih
Oh
mainnya?
no! They were suppressed. Goodbye to the precious ultimate. 3 versus 2 now.
Ya masih dapat dia anjing, hebat nih.
Derek's all alone.
Oh.
They're running out of
Musuhnya
time.
aja wah, wah nggak jelas.
It's a headshot.
It-
Oh,
Nggak jelas banget.
Lu kalau
Lari sendiri.
kalau mau keluar juga flashnya flash kanan wall dong. Dia flashnya di dalam.
Cacat anjing ini.
Iya, cat anjing sumpah.
Gua kalau jadi brand ya guys, gua kalau jadi brand gua bakal antri all dan jepit dari hall tuh karena susah. Semua kayak gitu gimana mau clearin kanan coba? It's hard.
Brain freeze namanya juga.
Benar. Gua inget gua.
Iya kan? Brain freeze dia itu yang tadi maju tuh brain freeze anjing.
Benar, brain freeze.
Lawannya Frostmind sama kan Vin?
Benar.
Ah udah type boom ini mah.
To a drawing board. New rounds, new me. New
Dari
brand,
majunya ya kelihatan aja.
Iya.
but still, same old economy. Same tatters generated on a Sens. A full upgrade round for Boom.
Kelihatan tau gak sih game yang beda level gitu?
The
Ini.
rich trust element to pull from in future rounds. Frostmind could be overwhelmed here, sheerly by numbers.
Bagus nih setupnya nih, yang di 2 biji ini nih.
Might be kind of reticent about leaving Hookah already. Their compatriot has fallen. EJ is gone.
Lah.
Two.
Ya
It's a bit of a fumble
ampun.
on the blast back entrance. And once again,
Flash yang why, bener Son. Bener. Why?
Left in a 1v5. His opponents haven't even been damaged.
if Frostmind gets this,
Akankah terjadi one tap?
Ooh,
Woo!
well, they get the roll anyway,
NS
so they're
Derek
away from pure
anjay.
envisioning. That's Derek now with a Viper's Pit. I mean, I don't think the Viper's Pit is particularly viable here, but they hear the teleporter, and now they're going up against Blaze. There we go, another headshot.
Tapi ini orang emang sheriffnya sakit sih
It might
anjing.
not transpire into a round, but what it does do is give you some confidence. Think like, yo, I'm one of the best aimers in the Philippines. I can make this work.
Oof.
You're dead as well.
Bisa menang lo, ada ulti lo.
Feel it now.
Wah, udah
It's
kastun.
all starting to
Bye
come
bye.
together. But the flip side finds a timing. And Derek. They're gonna
Jahat
be
banget.
feeling pretty good about that.
Casternya rasis anjing. Kalau Indonesia doang dipuji anjing. Caster rasis lu. Gale Hiveson nggak cocok lu, Mak. Berangkat ke Champions lu jadi caster anjing lu.
Sure, Bren lose that round,
Nggak
but did
cocok
they
lu
really
Wilson
lose it?
anjing.
Derek, he schooled Boom there for a moment, and Boom, they
Beda ini brand yang
pushed
baru,
out for
bukan yang
back
selama. Kalau selama
five.
pada
It means
ke
they
semua.
can eventually get guns that they would have not been able to.
Ini
04,
kalau aku
04,
pribadi
04.
nontonin brand pertama kayak nggak punya strat, ini
But
random
need to note,
shit.
on Bren, only 2 people have actually killed.
Oh dari tadi cuma di push doang dapat anjing.
Iya.
Showing themselves off to be a good acquisition for this
Mati lagi
Bren
nih.
team.
Nggak dipantai.
Wah,
kan?
EJ.
Ngepis sendiri mati lagi nih.
Wah.
Tuh kan?
Made things so difficult.
Wah.
Dies finally.
It's
Once
okay,
again,
nice try.
Derek all alone again.
wah.
Got themselves 2. Maybe they can make
Udah pasti mati nih Derek.
Have
Iyalah.
themselves a Viper spin. Derek says the buck stops here. This is where Bren
Mati,
claim
mati.
their rounds.
Mati AWP. Ayo tembakin terus Ban.
Finds them on the backside themselves. That's 5 rounds in a row here for Boom.
AWP di side,
Main udah VC tahun biar
terus
ghosting
mereka
juga.
semua di side
Aman.
buat nge-pick one by one. I repeat, AWP di side, kasih semua di side buat nge-pick one by one.
I mean, I appreciate the kind of following the teachings of Gandhi, but time and a place. You know?
Caster lol bener anjing. Lol
They have
son.
tools available.
Lol
They're gonna be able
banget
to
sih
get
lu.
flip side as well.
Lol,
In
dasar
just
lu.
a moment. Over on Bren with just the Seekers. Info gathering is definitely an option, but there's nothing there that will assist
Bani
in
itu kan
killing.
lagi meta
As in,
mengalah,
Bren
soalnya
is
lu kayak nggak tahu
making
aja. Bani kan
where
pengen
they're
menang,
really
main apa
struggling
aja dia
against
mah.
Boom at the moment.
Dogi dulu, Dogi aja.
Really good group stage. I believe they went 4-1 overall.
Sumpah ini emang bagus ya wall gini apa? Ada yang ikutin siapa sih?
Eropa wall kayak gini.
Wasn't the most glorious end of a group stage. You really were expecting Paper X versus Bren to be one of the matches of a tournament.
Tapi nggak ada yang kontrol shower ya tahu anjing dah, sumpah.
Iya jadi,
aduh.
Masiko kali.
Ini kok gitu dia.
Niko.
hero baik tuh Derek.
Iya. Derek level.
Derek doang kan dia buru mulu anjing.
Oke, tapi dia ada ini sih, ada smoke Astra sih. Si Rafis jangan main pakai sofa.
Dari tadi Vin.
Baru sadar gua. Mati, lengkap tuh kan.
Lu sibuk apa dia sekarang, kayak udah sombong banget. Mencari nafkah San. Lu juga gak pernah kontak gua lagi, sombong.
Mati lagi. Sip, dah.
Nice shot botol.
Nggak gini loh, kalau dari segi pandang gua guys ya, kalau misalnya kalian mau melakukan wall kayak gitu, gua is understandable, cuma
Dia yang pernah lo main bareng kan, iya.
beda satu, kalau lu mau ngelakuin hal kayak gitu lu nggak bisa pakai itu wall buat commit.
Komit ke
Wall
kanan.
itu digunakan buat nge-pressure, jadi harusnya itu teammate tuh nge-pressure. Contoh lu dari shower, turut teammate tuh shower, tunggu turut teammate lu ke B, lu pressure area supaya A nggak bisa rotate, abis itu final.
Nih dipusin lagi nih. Cuma nggak bisa nahan, sumpah dah.
Mau diganti tuh wallnya.
Finally ganti wall ya, Jack.
Your Viper, you need your duelists to wake up, Harry.
Eric can make something work here. Up against 2. This would be hard.
Nggak expect lagi.
Anyone can do it.
Nah kalau kayak gini,
Derek.
menurut gua juga gimana ya?
Their flank for now. This lurk has got huge amounts of
Kelihatan ini better nih, ini better, dia mencoba hal lain.
A spike isn't in the hands right now of any of these Bren members.
Tahu gua Son, tahu gua. Wallnya kayak gitu.
Lagi bersam.
Masalahnya dia-
nge-push kedengeran stepnya tadi.
Masalahnya dia tuh nggak pernah masuk U-hole jalan. Malah dibelokin kanan.
Timing, aduh.
Timing mati nih.
Ya,
Ya nggak dipick anjing shortnya.
Wah nggak ada
Wah,
efek tuh.
anjing.
Astaga bener-bener.
Udah dicek tapi tadi.
Si Derek tapi dapat U-haul nih. Tapi
Ini mati.
Dan dia, lu Eja itu sendirian. Mati nih Eja yang mati nih, Ben.
Waduh.
nah si Derek mati.
Iya.
Ini GG anjing, sumpah nggak jelas tai.
Mainnya nggak
Dan
jelas.
dia juga.
Kena lagi. Ah udah GG. Ah, flashnya kayak temen gua di gold anjing.
Oh my god.
Jahat banget.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
That's what I
Okay,
wanted to
fun.
see. Timeout from Bren, just so they can take a moment to try and halt this pace. That round was soul crushing. Both the flank.
Gua kira bakal ada pertempuran dingin yang gimana
Ini
gitu.
playoff
Gua sudah
lagi. Iya, ini playoff.
He
Ini playoff ya?
sees that first player, gets that kill, and just
Bren
shoots
lol
a solo
bener.
push. There's no
Kayaknya
way they'll
11-12
push
sama
together,
temen
but
gua
one
cok
of them
anjing jahat banget
one
lu.
of their sentinels.
Gila, gue yakin banget lu temen lu nggak bisa nih masuk sini.
Unfortunately, in the back line, we see Bottle just able to line it up, get one kill after the other, because they still the issue Bren are facing right now is they are feeding
Oke lah guys.
1v1s
Mereka
to
berusaha tahu.
Boom. They have shown time and time again.
Musuhnya
they
gue ubah,
can
soalnya
aim, and they
Udah
can, but they
pakai
have
wall you wall
fight
aja sih,
1v1.
pakai wall you wall aja udah, jangan ribet-ribet anjing.
Iya, menurut gue tuh tinggal pakai wall yang miring ini guys.
Iya.
Pakai wall miring nih. Wall gini aja nih, kalau nggak di wall kayak gini, taruh skill 2 di hall udah lu pressure sendiri. Itu udah good pressure gitu. Terus udah wall gini sama ini, 2 orang di sini, 2 orang di hold, saya ganggu, 2 orang shot, 1 hold di sini, udah pressure semua map. Nggak bisa main combat.
Nih dipakai nih wallnya nih, yang lurus nih. Penasaran kali. Ini bagus semangat lagi nge-throw-nya. Iya, nggak nge-throw sih emang tolol aja.
Ada
Tuh.
Rafael kah?
Pakai lagi dia.
Already the Filipino fans today, they have had their pound of flesh. They have eliminated
Udah kelok
Lofra.
anjing, door.
South built did
Ah, nggak
can
kena lu.
Bren match that?
They're going to attempt to, but there's a
Kemarin
mountain
gua
to climb
ngacak-ngacak
there, Harry.
di
Sumpah
You
gua-
can't touch
gua
first
aja.
base.
Entah kenapa gue trigger banget ngeliat wall viper kayak gini, sumpah.
Ayo
Trigger
coba
banget.
tidur bah. Anjing streamingnya suara jamet.
They're actually looking long at the photo of the mountain.
Fidel di mana? Lu di mana ya? YouTube ya?
Iya bang, YouTube
Di
bang.
YouTube tuh, nama YouTube-nya Fidel
On
apa?
this
Yeah.
on off angle, hoping to catch out the situation. Bren, they've done a good job to get this close to Hookah without being detected yet. For Frostbite, this may be a bit of a challenge for him actually against this many players.
Kita ada niatan jadi player sih, nggak tahu bang. Nggak
Apa
kuat
nih?
sih.
Tetap.
Iya. Hah?
Anjing.
Oh gitu sekarang, hah?
Hah?
Sabar, sabar. Hah?
They
Oke.
need to do this before the KO arrives.
Waduh, Dino,
Suka banget ini, hoki banget.
Itu wallnya sengaja begitu ya kayaknya ya.
Guys, jangan dibikin 2K guys, ntar gue harus live besok pagi. Kita lihat ya apakah menang 4 lawan 4.
Oh, dapet tahu. Oh, dapat 2 kan lu?
Yakin gue tuh.
Bilong, ada wall. Diffuse aja, Cok. Menang.
Ya, niatnya.
Badanin. Wah, pinter. Smart. Itu dia ngikutin wall nuts. Iya, gue tahu, tapi dia nggak mau pressure shot sendiri, nggak berani dia, udah nggak berani.
Iya.
Their heads just pokes above the
Tahu
parapet.
gue itu wall
and
apa.
Tabotal is just there to kick him straight
Kalau dia
back
butuh orang ya
down.
panggil lah Sky-nya, suruh ngeburung dulu biar mundur tai.
Yes, apakah kata dia 13-0?
This is a that was
Itu Astranya
four
Bren,
ults
iya
that were
Astranya
thrown
Bren
into
yang
that
ulti
round.
begini tadi.
Iya, itu maksud gua Chandra. Maksud gua gitu loh. Lu pakai wall kayak gitu dan smoke, lu harus pick up play. Artinya lu harus maju, lu pressure di hall, lu kasih kehadiran bukan cuma kasih turun. Naik.
Two kills propels them forward as well as the other side of the divide where they catch
Bah, itu Indo nggak,
continue the
Filipin.
momentum because of the 8 rounds are
Bah, yang
around
ulti
this
nggak
range.
punya
So
tembus
as long as
ulti
you
punya 2
can
bad
pick
day
up
banget.
there's
Bukan
nothing
bad day
to
juga
run.
sih, ini juga nggak jelas
They
anjing mau
fall
kemana.
back into the same default, which has been really their biggest enemy in this game.
Udah Del main aja. Ya sabar Cah. Udah mau 13-0 ini Cah, bentar Cah. Di sini Cah. Semoga salah lagi anjing, nggak jelas tai.
Yang kulihat si Flash pakai selain duelist selalu bagus. Jadi maksud lo kalau Flash gak duelist, gue menang. Teori gak duelist. Menarik.
Looking at the stack over on A from Blaze here, and more importantly from the rest of Boom, puts a lot of pressure on Frostbite, who right now is in danger of being isolated on this site. No one's pinged by this either, so it's going to be a false positive for him. He's going to have to just hide on site hope that as the attack comes, he has enough time to delay. 30 seconds left, and there's still
I tell you one thing.
Ini,
Dia bakal
Kak.
sampai.
Ini kalau nggak tembus mah gila. Wow.
Ini bener nih, baru kali ini gue pernah lihat Bren bagus. Jelas gitu loh. Halo, apa kabar? Hey, hello, what's up?
Enggak
Oh, ini
juga
gila
sih.
Bani sekarang. Boom.
Enggak juga sih, Bang. Bren mau ikutin draftnya nggak ada. Baru ini. Ada juga bukan pakai kayak.
Oh shit. Nggak jadi kosong guys.
There's finally a round in favor of Bren. They finally find a way to topple Boom, and they do so by playing dead. They go
Tertarik
quiet
buat
around
jadi
the
IGL
map.
gak
They try to
kok? Buat
lull
jadi
Boom
coach
into
gak
a
kok?
false sense of
Kalau coach
security,
gue gak
and
tertarik.
avoid
Gue mau
being
main,
bullied.
mau
Realizing there's only 30 seconds
gue
left,
orangnya kayak
just
gitu.
roll
Gue
the
gak suka
dice
jadi
on where they
belakang. Gue
stand.
maunya
They
selalu
turn
yang
their
pas.
attention over to A. They go for the 4-man commitment despite there only being 30 seconds left. It's all onto the Sova.
Finally.
Sova can do against that much utility. Caught out 5-on-4, and there aren't many times a retake.
Gue pengen Bren menang map ini.
Gue pikir Bren bakal
Sengit.
bagus banget. Soalnya katanya di scrim bantai-bantai orang.
Emang.
Hey, should I for a second? Hello.
Wah, anjing.
Hello. I actually brother for a second. I'm not his brother, okay? I'm his rank demon, sir.
Considering how youthful they are on this Boom roster.
Sebenarnya Tata tuh kalau kalian pernah jadi in-game leader pasti cocok jadi, karena kalian Tata tuh in-game leader tuh harus mengerti situasi,
Betul.
gimana main,
Confirm how many.
cara kalian
Instead, the only
nge-approach
bit of info they
gamenya.
have is that Berserks is very deep into long right now, and
Dah,
that's all the info he has.
tinggal. Nah, itu bener tuh. Sofa langsung cabut gitu kan.
Expect. Nah gitu bener. Cek dulu.
Oh, that timing. That may all but affirm it, say though.
Pak ini wall apa ya?
David menurut tuh spesialnya di mana kok? David tuh tenang mainnya. David tuh nggak pernah panik mainnya. Oh.
Burtle is eventually gonna fall. 1 versus 3. Derek can't do it alone. And Bren, they'll fall 9-1.
They've made it very
Kan kalau
clear
Boom
to
siapa?
Bren
Rafi kayak.
that This isn't a that round. It wasn't them finding a solution. That was fluke.
EJ bunuh 0 anjing.
Dominant.
Iya, gila.
9 rounds on your defensive side.
EJ bunuh 0 gawat.
Anything more,
Apakah
and you're looking at a huge
0 kill is real? Bung
Berserk
Ior?
brings out that up, that big stick. Granted, it's not worked for him. Yeah, it's not worked for him very much. But the one time it
Crossman
will be
kelebihannya di info.
instrumental to the success of
Sama sakit. Crossman infonya bagus banget.
It could be everything.
Kalau Dustin pinter.
And it feels like Bren really haven't made much of an effort
Gameplaynya
in this
efektif.
area.
Dustin tuh.
And why would you win Berserk playing like this?
Sofanya nggak flash. Apa? Kalau dia main sofa nggak flashy sofanya.
A few times in a row.
Yang penting-penting ya.
Will they
Itu yang
extend
penting,
further,
Cok.
though? Will they try and take this down into B?
Swing. Nice. Kalau Bani bisa main ke play sendiri.
And that's your clutch king gone. Now Hookah.
Kalau scrim berapa round ya? Nggak tahu. Dia ngebantai
Berserk or Famous
semuanya
overall
aja.
Sakit
Menurut
Famous.
Tens overrated gak kok?
Sakitan Famous.
Nih.
Kalau overall
Overrated enggak ada jago.
Mungkin sekarang
Brand yang
Berserk sih.
lama ada masalah apa? Nggak ada masalah apa.
Mungkin.
Semua strat dicoba kalau
Blaze.
soalnya bedanya ya
Itu apa tuh?
Total, just one away from
Famos tuh fokus banget orangnya. Mungkin kalau Berserk bisa dibagi fokusnya ke lebih ke info ya menurut gua.
By the Nova Pulse, stunned ever more. It feels like Blaze has been completely overwhelmed here, and U-Haul, but still their
Gua
life is
mah
maintained.
paling gak ada yang tanya lah.
Xavi do. This
Gua mah lu
location
gak usah tanya lah anjing.
from Egypt, but flip side is
Smart banget
walking
gua.
in with the flash. Frostmine wins the duel for U-Haul. It's all going the way of
Nah, ini mah GG lah udah.
It's just so
Mau
different.
buat apa lagi anjing?
Iya.
Oke guys,
The Birdle does
gue bingung satu hal sih.
need the showstopper. It
Nggak
gets
jelas.
unleashed, and by
Dia nge-stun hall, ngeburung hall, nge-stun hall tapi
Nggak diisi.
hall.
Iya.
Nggak diisi.
2 kali round sebelumnya juga kayak gitu, tai. Nggak jelas dah.
What?
Even the show stopping doesn't seem to work. this is rolling
Video
right
selain
now.
ganteng
This is
apa?
live and
Jago.
there's no way you can back out. There's no way you can run away. Bren,
don't
they
get
have
it.
to stare this down, and where they have a
Kamu
lot
jangan
of
tim
options
siapa?
available for this round, they just don't
Tim
have the
sama
firepower. Bucky on
yang bisa
Zabi,
baca gerakan dia.
Sheriff on Brain Freeze. This isn't
Kamu
how you
sih jago
want to
banget
jump up.
anjing, sakit banget. Cuma Rizky lebih fasih aja.
Multiple pings right here. Someone forgot to destroy that. Berserks gets an easy shot onto
Flash itu
Josh.
nggak bagus. Karena bawaannya pengen make a play terus.
Oh, Berserks.
Nggak bagus
Oh
menurutku.
my goodness,
Jadi
and
player
we
tuh yang bisa
can't
step
even
up dengan
see
consistently, tau nggak? Bukan flash.
GG aja lo udah ini mah.
Here comes the party. And the party is Derek.
Ya asik
Once
nih.
again, it all falls on the shoulders
Kirain
of the
Bren bakal
superstar
menggila,
Nightbot.
anjing.
They have themselves a vital
Beda
Pengennya
level.
Bren menang sama Pini ya,
And they've got
Del ya.
time to
Iya,
rotate.
biar seru anjing. Beda kelas tadi ini mah udah jelas banget.
When the operator is here, could be untenable.
Gas.
They didn't want to put up the smoke and run.
Awalnya di stun bunny juga jadi nggak bisa masuk brandnya kan ada tutup wall,
sebelum-
ya.
Sebelum Bunny nge-stun tadi tuh udah ke-stun duluan musuhnya. Kalau misalnya reset cepat double satchel mati tuh hallnya nggak mungkin kabur sebelum Bunny.
Oh IJ-nya aja bunuh 0 anjing. Mau ngapain lagi?
This is getting dire. This is really looking bad for Bren. A comeback, I mean, sure, it's possible, but this pistol needs
Ada Dabi? Mana Dabi?
and I mean seriously
Dubstep?
dominant.
Have dubstep.
For
Hi
Blue,
Mr. Kevin,
the
wait
only
Mr.
way I
Dabi,
see
is
them
that
using
real you
this
bro?
is if they get so
Mr.
cocky,
Dabi, is that
they start
really you?
handing kills, like, physically
My
handing
old
kills to
friend.
Bren.
Guys, gak usah kalian Dabi
This
tuh
is a
bener
defender's
nama
setup.
gue dari awal kita masih dari awal
This is a defender's
pro
setup.
your face.
So it's
Okay, I give you
there's
the
a chance.
obeng ya.
There's a
Okay, you
chance
know
of that.
obeng.
Bren are
Yeah,
annoyed
bro,
by
you know,
some
I've been
of the
obeng.
seasoned competitors.
Yeah, moderator.
Sometimes the pressure of the higher levels of competition for singular limb
Top
can
3
start
Is
to
me
Indo
man,
yang
okay,
sekarang
what's
siapa ya?
up?
Kok tadi gue udah jawab.
Tangin aku
Panggil
gago, bobo.
Udah gue jawab dan nggak salah jawaban gue. Sekarang bener kan gue udah tahu itu dari sebelum mereka main sih. Dah, BG nih. Go home.
Out goes the bomb buddy, the boom buddy
Tunggu main jet. Ya, next itu amin ya. Guys, doain ya.
Kita lihat di sini sama-sama di sini Bren freeze dengan pistolnya. Oh, sayang sekali otaknya freeze. Masih si Safi. Safi oper lambung ke Lionel Messi. Safi masih Safi di sini. Berusaha menggocek lawannya Safi. Mati Safi dengan bolanya digocek-gocek. Akankah terjadi?
Wah,
Safi
gila.
1v1 di sini. Baik Safi melakukannya. Dia mengetahui ada Messi di sana.
Wah, pintar banget. First match.
Safi
Bye-bye.
masih ada waktu.
Udah GG.
Oh, baik sekali pemain dari Frostman.
GG.
Gocek mewek. Apa lu?
Jing dikasih.
He does it in backhand in tournament.
Ini umur menurut lu gimana, Del? Enggak, belum impress gue. Gue udah nonton semua tuh. Kalau alter ego yang impress gue cuma Delby. Delby Kus impress gue banget.
Goblok.
Konsisten banget.
What the fuck casting like a pro? Yeah, of course, though. I'm fucking Filipino caster. You know that be Optimus Prime.
It would be, but it's all gonna start here with a broken buy, couple of pistols, and
Ini nggak bunuh tadi Jay, gila nggak dikasih bunuh loh.
very limited use.
Aduh, 2 kali lagi anjing.
Birdos already just rolled on forward. They didn't even need to use a blast pack there, so I'm not sure how they got that kill. Berserks will follow this trend
Wah.
forward.
Tadi 13 berapa sih yang main pertama? 2 ya?
Optimum Pack, yes, iya 13-2. Wah,
Anjing.
ini
It's a
But-
big
oh!
engagement. There was
Brand
a
freeze
lot
again.
of support.
Your brand freeze, dude.
So Birdle's gonna be punished.
Gak lagi, guys.
And Josh, the Sheriff Demon, the Filipino
Tuh
Sheriff.
mainnya ambil kontrol gitu tai, sampai di plannya masih ada 2 yang jalan tadi di belakang tuh. Kayak gini yang bener.
The stars have come on down. They're joined by EJ.
Ah,
Can EJ get their first frag?
Iya, mati dia. 2 malah 2.
Josh is at the backside. and
Sulit
Derek's
situation.
there back. What
Frostman with the
more
Spectre.
on Bren than these two. Josh needs
Follow
to
with
take
the Spectre.
swing. They found
Masih pakai si Pack lagi musuh. Gua nggak satu kita lihat apa yang terjadi. Satu HP di sini saudara-saudara Derek dengan deagle-nya.
GG bro.
Derek karena pindah ke Mon Derek.
dibuang-buang terus jatuh dibuang-buang.
Right.
To bait out something from Derek.
Derek gocek newek,
Ya.
gocek newek ya. Ya.
Lul GG, lul GG, lul GG kata Bani.
Lul GG, what the fuck Bani so toxic cut? What the fuck Bani?
Hahaha jijik katanya. Anjing,
This Bani so toxic wah, flip Zadai.
013 cok.
Wah, anjing 013 tuh Ejay. Good luck lah Ejay, good luck.
Lul GG cok. Hahaha, thank you.
Dabi can I join secret, Mr. Dabi? Optimum Pride.
Aduh.
Hah?
Nggak jelas anjing, nggak jelas. Tolol banget sih. Cahaya cah, ngancah. Tolol banget sih anjing, gede gua. Anjing 013 cok dari tim MVP jadi 013. Kan. Jai, kau ngapain? Jai. Iya, nggak sengit ya. Jiji itu kayak buat semua kayaknya ya. Fani, apa kabar? Ini gimana sih ceritanya nih, Boy? 013 mah, Boy. Bren punya coach, punya lah. Tadi ada kok. Danan dukung ya, Danan lah. Best manager in the world, tai Danan. No cap anjing Danan mah. Turnamen against new Bumi spot lineup is 1v1, they throw the weapon away last game. Bacot anjing, cupu aja kalah. Bangsat. Tolol. Kok gue jadi marah ya? Kita main gacha ini mau. Jelas. Udah amat. Sabar. Dadah. Satu itu Dustin. Oh. Udah guys, offline dulu ya. See you besok. Besok gua nggak bisa. See you finals maybe ya. 5 menit buat kita ngobrol ayo. 5 menit aja deh. Udah Raffi ya jadi besok. Anjing dapet gak? Gue gak main. FPS-nya ngedrop boy. Kalau nggak gue mau udah live, sumpah. Drop gue. Goblok banget digas, goblok banget sih otak. Lo pada aja. Ya kan. Kalau nge-pick hero emang gitu, boy. Gak kuat FPS ya, jujur aja gue mah gak kuat FPS gue kalau lagi live stream. Paling cuma dapat 140-an. Gak enak main juga. Ya, gue bakal upgrade kok minggu depan. Dadah guys, thank you ya, love you, see you, thank you donate. Yang udah donate, yang udah apa, like, subscribe, share semuanya. Oke. Saya udah punya Petrus atau boom lah. enak kan? Coba tanya Raffi, enak gak coba main kayak gini? Enak kan? Gue manja, kenapa sih? Emang gak boleh gue manja? Gue kalau mau stream ya full nyaman gue lah, nyaman gue ya nggak. Jadi kalian nontonnya juga nggak enak banget, nggak patah-patah ya. Makanya donate. Gue tuh orang suka berbagi guys.